Hey pals, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to share today's video with you. It's kind of my personal tips, tricks, and habits for improving your happiness, for kind of maintaining an elevated level of satisfaction with your life and overall just feeling happier on a day-to-day basis. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, my name's Ange, and today we're just gonna get right into it. I have put together 10 things that I've been doing this past year, maybe a little bit longer, that have really improved my overall happiness. So the first one is overall eating well and drinking enough water. Now, I've been a vegan for years now, so generally you would think that I have a pretty good diet, but I am what I've always called myself, a junk food vegan, and I survive off a lot of processed foods. And I've really noticed that when I'm doing my meal prep and my meal planning, and I'm not relying so much on takeout and convenience foods, everything else in my life kind of falls into place much easier because I can think more clearly, I'm well hydrated, I make better decisions on an overall basis. I don't get decision fatigue from having to figure out what I'm eating every single day. So everything else just really flows nicely when you've got a solid plan for nutrition and hydration. So definitely consider doing something like that. It will definitely make you feel a lot happier on a day-to-day basis. Next thing I want to chat about is having something planned that's really fun that you can look forward to at all times. Whether it be 6 months down the road or a year down the road, if you're planning a 2-day getaway or a week-long trip of a lifetime, always have something in the books that you're looking forward to. Even if you don't know exactly where you're going or what you might be doing, set aside the time at the beginning of the year. So right now, as soon as possible, figure out what kind of works for your life and your finances. If you can do a weekend or a week, whatever it is, pick the dates and block them off. This way you've always got something to kind of be planning and researching and Googling and making reservations, and you've always got something exciting to look forward to. That really helps on a day-to-day basis when you're going through the mundane tasks of life. Knowing you've always got something really exciting to look forward to is awesome. The next tip is to clean up your social media. I really encourage you to go through your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube feed, anything and anywhere that you could follow people. And if they're offering any type of negativity, if it's not something that's inspiring to you, it's giving you great tips and tricks, if it's not something that you're enjoying genuinely, then unfollow it. You don't have time for that negativity. We already spend too much time on social media, so at least improve the time when you are on social media. Don't be filling your brain with a bunch of garbage and things that's going to be upsetting you emotionally. Keep your feeds as positive and uplifting as you can. My next tip is to get some kind of exercise routine going. It kind of ties in again with eating and taking care of yourself, just overall helps with everything. But when you are exercising on a regular basis, that releases a lot of serotonin and endorphins in your body that will naturally elevate your mood. It will also enable you to sleep better, which will also help. That is another tip that's on my list, is to get some kind of sleeping routine into place for you so that you can sleep better. I will link a video below that I've done with a few specific tips around sleep. The next thing I wanted to chat about is to learn something new or develop a skill that you have that's emerging. So this can be anything from cooking to living a healthier lifestyle to learning how to develop a website, playing a musical instrument, learning a new sport or dance. Find something local in your community that you can join and be a part of that has scheduled classes that will kind of hold you accountable to showing up and doing the work. If that's not so much your thing, I really suggest checking out Udemy. udemy.com. I'll link that below as well. But they offer courses on just about anything that you can take online from the comfort of your phone or your computer, whenever is good for you. You can preview all of the courses made by so many different content creators, and it's super awesome and affordable. I have never ever had to pay full price for a course. They always go on sale, so just check your inbox once you kind of sign up and watch for those sales, and you'll be able to grab things for sometimes as little as $10, and you can get hours and hours of training content on whatever topic suits your heart. The next thing that I wanted to chat about is getting everything organized overall. Decision fatigue is something that happens when we are forced to make decisions after decision after decision after decision, from what to wear in the morning, to what to eat for breakfast, to what to eat for lunch, to what to dress your children in, to all of these little tiny decisions really wears your brain out. So avoid them as much as possible. Get everything organized, get systems into place, set your clothes out for the week on Sunday. Like I mentioned before, do meal planning so you don't have to think about that kind of thing. I'll link another video below that I've posted a little while back about 10 different ways to get more organized in your life. My next tip is to make something that you love part of your daily routine. It can be something super tiny, like enjoying a cup of tea, or having a bath, or doing some yoga, or taking some time to read, or watch a funny show. Just limit it, watch one show. You don't need to be binging for hours in front of the TV, but do something that brings you a little bit of pleasure, and find time to get it in every single day as much as you can. My last tip is to set some goals. I always find that I'm way happier, way more ambitious, much more motivated when I have set some very clear and specific goals in my life. My house always looks better when I have a specific goal to get so many bags purged out of my house, for example. My business always does so much better when I have a specific sales goal or a specific team growth goal. My personal development always gets much better when I set tangible goals on the amount of courses I want to complete, the amount of books I want to read, that kind of thing. I hope that some of those tips were helpful. The very last thing, and I think what might be the most important, is to practice daily gratitude. Challenge yourself, even if you've had the absolute worst day, to find something good in that you can appreciate. Just for an example, today I was super annoyed trying to bring my daughter home from school because there's major construction started on my street. I wasn't allowed down my regular way. I had to turn, circle back around, come up the other side of my street. And when I got to the driveway, I consciously reminded myself that instead of being annoyed with the situation, I should be grateful that I have a car to pick my daughter up in, and I should be grateful that I have a home to drive her home to. So the slight inconvenience of having to circle the block for a couple of minutes is really nothing to complain about when there are other people who would be more than happy to be able to do that. So even on your worst days, find something to be grateful about amidst all of that negativity. And you will really start to notice more positive things popping up in your life every single day. And of course, you will be happier. So again, thanks for sticking around and watching. If I've repeated myself, I apologize, or if I missed something, I apologize. My phone is being terrible with me today, and this is my third or fourth attempt at recording this video. So hopefully this one is good, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye for now.